Welcome, Cruise TV number 8. Shiny red. Red is the color of power. Anyway, today I'm going to talk about staying focused, knowing what you want. And I created a small presentation for you as well, again, about creating your own freedom page. And I mean, I can teach you this. It could take me, I don't know, a whole day. I could teach you this in a whole week. So I thought just pick the most important things out of creating your freedom year. Share that with you. You are free to use this, absolutely. Um, the most important thing is that you start to think about what kind of a year do I want. You can see I work with a green screen. You see that? So it's green and red. So I have to, if I sit like this, it stays green. Anyway, um, what kind of year do you want? 2020 is nearby. Only 3 months and 1 week. So it's 13 weeks, 14 weeks, 13 weeks. Anyway, who knows? It's coming 2020 for me. It's a magical year. It sounds so beautiful. It sounds 2020. Um, but you have to start planning. You have to start thinking about what do you want in 2020? How does December 31st, 2020 look like for you? I already mapped out my quarters. What do I want to launch every quarter? What do I want to achieve? How many spots do I want to sell? So what do I want to offer each quarter? And for me, that's a mixture of the cruise, mastermind groups, and online trainings with group coaching. Um, yeah, I mapped that out. I did calculations on that. And if you plan to have a launch in a certain quarter, you have to take actions. But you only take actions if you are fully committed to your goals and your targets and to stay focused. And I know that's hard for a lot of people. They have these big goals. Oh, I want to make 100,000, or I want to hit the six figures. I want to have 1,000 clients. And then they have this goal, but they don't take action and they don't know how. They don't know how to calculate. They are afraid of asking better or higher prices. And time to stop that. Yeah, let's share. I'll get my Cruise TV number 8 presentation. How do I stay focused? So you get some insights from me, you get some ideas, and I'll just share. For me, a clear vision about what I want out of life and what I want out of business. So right now, I am a freedom entrepreneur. I focus on freedom. And by the way, you can only have freedom in your life if there is money. So yeah, we have to talk money as well, but we'll do that another time. Right now, I am on a Dutch campsite, even though it's a little bit rainy. Yesterday was gorgeous weather. Today is a bit cloudy, but I enjoy that. I enjoy being out in the open in nature. I can see chicken. There's chicken all over the place here. Um, when I have to go to the toilet in the evening or at night, I have to walk. I have to go to the building where the toilets and the showers are. There were rabbits. They were like hopping in front of me and makes me happy. It's simple, but it makes me happy. I just love it. I love to look outside and it's green. There are a few people, not a lot, but it's green and I'm in nature. I just open up the door of my caravan and I'm outside. So for me, it's part of my vision, working location independent. I love to work wherever I can or where I can. The only thing that I need is good Wi Fi, let's be honest. But that's what I want out of life and my business. Why am I on this camping site? My oldest my oldest son, 21 years old, he moved out of the house and he started to study in a city 1.5 hours from where we live, where I still live, but he doesn't anymore. He lives here now. So I thought this week, this Wednesday, is his 22nd birthday. Why not go to the campsite, work here, celebrate his birthday with him? And at dinner time, my husband joins as well with the two other kids. So we will have a small family reunion. But why not? Why? For me, that's freedom to be here, to have some, I don't know, I think strawberry um, cake, like to eat something with strawberries. He loves that. I love that. And to just celebrate time together. Because ever since he moved out of the house, he's fantastic. I mean, when he still lived at home, we were fighting is not the word, but we have like this. We have similar characteristics, so we can fight. Anyway, I'm here. It's freedom for me. So one of the things in my vision is, and one of the focus points, I have to be able to work location independent, which I do now. Being focused also means discipline, planning your year, mapping it out, taking action. Don't be distracted by fear. Having a team, make sure you receive help from people that are good and that do what you like them to do. And have systems in place. So whenever someone buys something, they get automatic access or they get their invoice, or like don't waste time on things that can be automated. Flexibility and always expect changes. I think it's not really a focus point, but yeah, life gets in the way a lot. I see that with a lot of people. So don't map out your year too rigid, too strict. Make sure you have flexibility in your schedules, in your offerings, etc., etc., because life gets in the way. Things happen, and not always nice things. So if someone gets sick in your family and you want to go there, your calendar should allow that. And I think that's one of the blessings of being an online entrepreneur and being a freedom entrepreneur. I mean, 1.5 years ago, my mom got very sick. She had to go to hospital and she had needed surgery, like, and she was really sick. So my sister called me and, well, mom is to the hospital with an ambulance. And I was like, I'm coming. I took my caravan and I went and stayed there to go to the hospital every day and help my sister, etc. There was no bus saying to me, take some days or you cannot go, or no, it was me. And yes, I had some work to do, but I could do that in my sister's house and everything went fine. So for me, it's very important. And I stay focused because I always invest in business coaches. At right now, at this moment, I have two coaches to keep me focused. One of them is more on business, one of them is more on entrepreneurial mindset or personal mindset. Um, I want to improve. I want to be a better person, be a better entrepreneur. Yes, I invest, and no problem with that anymore. I used to have, but not now anymore. Plan your ideal year of freedom. Are you ready? You will get this list and you're like, oh, you will be blown away. Here it is, your freedom page. And I know if you write everything down, I'll make a screenshot of this and share it as well. But you can go back to the video and you can screenshot this yourself. Do it yourself. You are a responsible person. Write down per bullet, write down your mission. One sentence that makes you super motivated and tells us why you do what you do. Yesterday, I had to talk about my vision and like why do I do what I do, and I had to use 6 words, and I think I used 7. I wrote, I help flourishing entrepreneurs regain freedom. I help flourishing entrepreneurs regain freedom. No, it's 6. So I stick to the assignment. So I help flourishing entrepreneurs regain freedom. Um, that's what I do. That's why I call myself the freedom entrepreneur, and that's why I offer what I offer. Um, yours is homework. Your 5 big, hairy, audacious goals. Goals that scare you and are daring, but at the same time excite you, motivate you, and think, oh, if this could be true, I would be over the moon. Specific, measurable. So you have to make them smart, as if it is now. That's the A. Um, actionable, acceptable. Those are also used. Realistic and timely. Then you start to brainstorm 5 strategies to achieve your big, hairy, audacious goals. I don't care what you do. You can organize events, you can do a world tour, you can do 100 webinars, you can do 100 podcasts, you can do 100 Facebook Lives, whatever. You can have a YouTube channel. Do what fits to you and fits to your goals. Your number, your yearly budget. How much money are you willing to invest to build your business? How much does it cost? Your team, ads, software, website hosting, everything. You need some kind of a budget. More numbers. Your year income to be expected. Make it ambitious. If you aim for 40,000, you become um, complacent, I think is the word, with 32 or 33, or like, I'm almost there. If you would say, no, I go for 80,000, you wouldn't stop at 33. You would think of something and say, nope, I have to think of a campaign. Let's do something. And maybe you will end up with 66, which is way more than 40. So be ambitious. You don't have to be realistic. You have to be unreasonable. Absolutely. And challenge yourself. Explain how you will achieve your yearly income, and I'll talk more about that. Estimate your total costs and expenses per year and per product. Write down your personal wins. This has to do with, I'm going to do an extra Cruise TV about this, about confidence. Confidence is, it's not something that you can buy in a shop. And it's also not a very conscious decision. Some people say confidence it's an illusion. It doesn't even exist. Confidence comes from competence. Learn things. So what are all the years of experience? How many clients have you helped already? How many degrees do you have? How many prizes did you win? What kind of achievements did you have? Always, how many books did you sell? Remind yourself of your value. So if you feel down and out or whatever, check this list. And at last, decide upon 2 or 3 areas for personal growth or skills in which you want to invest or be trained in. Like I said, confidence comes from competence. So if there are things that you don't know, learn them, try them, test them, experiment with it. It makes sense that you don't know everything. No one knows everything. But the more successful people are willing to experiment, to try things. So be very specific in how you want to spend your time. I love to travel with my family. I love to be with my horse. Yeah, I'm specific. If someone invites me for a cup of coffee and say, "Oh, we should talk," most of the time my answer is no. I do not prioritize that. No. Start with the end in mind. December 31st, 2020. How was your year? Look back. What did you do in the first quarter, the second quarter? How many clients? What kind of trips did you do? What conference did you visit? I map out my year in advance, well in advance. So start with the end in mind. Pick one word to describe your theme for this coming year. My word is probably leap, the big leap, the leap of faith. I mean, the word for this year for 2019 is transformation. As a person, as an entrepreneur, going from Dutch to English, offering um, the annual Freedom Entrepreneur Cruise in English for the first time. So this year is transformation. Next year it's going to be leap, skyrocketing, or whatever. Decide when to go on holiday and block these dates in your calendar. Book your trips first. Holiday, conferences, everything else. Block your important launching weeks or launch months. If you are in a launch, you don't want to be disturbed by anything else. Block it. Choose when you want to work on social media and marketing, or hire a good VA. And write down all the events, retreats, live days, VIP days, conferences you want to attend. Do that. The more clear you can be about your life and your business, the closer you get to achieving your goals. I mean, I want you to achieve your goals. You want that as well. But I cannot do your work. It's up to you to do your job. So do it. Action time. I want to invite you, very short, join us in the Facebook group Self Made Success. Oh, should have had an extra S. I see that. So I'm not a non native English speaker. And yes, I make some mistakes. So what? We all make mistakes. The group Self Made Success is a very vibrant group with ambitious entrepreneurs. Most of them are female women. And we talk about how to build our business. And this week, there is a very powerful masterclass. It takes over 3 hours. My coach, Sigrun, so my business coach, Sigrun, performed it live yesterday. I listened to it. Of course, I listened to it because I love to sharpen my skills. But it's about creating your 90-day strategy to double your results or to double your revenue. Talking about your niche, your ideal client, about who you have to be as an entrepreneur, about numbers, about prices, about your offer, about positioning, about branding, like all the aspects you need to have. And I invite you to join this group and watch the replay. Watch the replay. I know it's 3 hours. Ask for the workbook as well, but do it. Invest that time in yourself so that you can also map a freedom year, because that's what we want, isn't it? Stop share, isn't it? This was Cruise TV number 8 with a plan for your freedom year with actionable points. And I'll meet you again in the next Cruise TV episode. Have a great day. Bye bye.